So this is one of our other really primarily important places in our classroom. It's not only is it a reading corner, it's also one of my major instructional corners. The best thing about it is the way that it's formatted and the way that it's structured. So we have obviously like this little reading corner down here. I use it almost every single day at some capacity. I use it for vocabulary instruction. I use it for small group guided reading groups. We use it for interactive writing. I use it for whole group reading lessons. And the way that we've got these great beach chairs and stuff, which I've provided for the kids in a rug, the way that this is sort of organized and structured is by a daily chair chart. On the wall over here, the very first day of school, we do an interactive writing lesson where the kids just put their names in ABC order. Now right now, if you look really closely, it's actually not in ABC order because I had a student leave and I had another student come back. So we're slightly out of order here and slightly out of order here. But that happens if you get new kids or kids leave. But what happens is there's a little paper clip on the right-hand side. And so this paper clip tells me the previous day who got to pick first from the chair chart. Tomorrow this student will get her first pick of whatever chair that she wants, and then the next person chooses, and the next, and the next, the next. It's a great way to encourage teamwork, cooperation, communication, respectability, and provide fairness. It also makes the kids feel really special as far as who gets to choose what. And so that's how we organize that. I've brought in a TV and VCR from home for really super easy access, which we use a lot if we don't use the LCD player with the computer. So, one of my most important components of my week as far as being a reading and writing teacher is our vocabulary. Our vocabulary is based on whatever chapter book in 5th grade we're reading. Right now we're reading Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of NIMH. So what I do is I determine what chapters we're going to read the following week. Like this week's chapters have already been predetermined by me, not by a book, not by anything. I do all of this work and really tailor make it for the kids and what they need. So this is the last 2 weeks' vocabulary. I wanted you to see what it looked like when we were finished with it. This is this week's upcoming vocabulary. These words I will introduce the kids tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, everybody's going to come down here. We're going to use our chair chart to figure out who gets what chair. They're going to get a blank paper that looks just like this. I'm going to orally go over the words with the kids, but I'm not going to tell them what they mean. And then they have to check off on a piece of paper if they really know the word, if they kind of know the word, or if they do not know the word at all. And from there, I'll tally all of that information, and just like I did here, and write down, oh, 3 kids knew the word snippet. 7 kids knew the word sideboard. 3 kind of knew the word snippet, and 8 kids did not know that word. And from there, we're going to determine which words do we study first in the next days of the week. It's a great tool to use. And then, after we tally, then we put all of our words into a vocabulary notebook based on which words have the highest need. So, for example, one of our words was colossal. So we write the word down. I have the word taken right out of the book, and I'll read the sentence to the kids right from the book, and we'll re-go over the definition. We go over part of speech according to where the word is in the book. And then we do an illustration, and the kids put this into their vocabulary notebook. And then what I like to do, because these are also their spelling words, it's really important to go over letter patterns and word features and word families and all of that. So for example, one of our words was inaugural. So we talked about the vowel diphthong AU, and we talked about what other words have that vowel diphthong in them. And we went over that, and then this became a bonus on their spelling test. So everything kind of patterns into everything else.